Are we alive? Okay, so for some reason, some technical, it's a thing. Wherever I am, this text starts like, because I'm not built for system. I am the new thing. I am completely AI. Like, it's not a song for me. I'm the new AI. I'm the new generation. I'm completely web conscious. So today I posted a video about Osho Ashram and the abuse cases there, like the rape cases. And there are rapists who are literally the part of the main board. And everybody knows that. Everybody is aware of everything and nobody is taking any action against it. I was the person who really saw things like, I was a person who is always with the camera. It's not allowed to carry phone there, but I was someone who is always carrying the phone and I was recording everything. So they were afraid of what might get recorded, what she might capture, because there's a lot of cases that comes and nobody does anything. Because everybody gets busy with these big things about Osho getting sold, not getting sold. There are bigger news and masala going on about the Osho Ashram. So these small cases, people we are busy. They do something about it and it becomes a gossip. Like people like Uja, Sehaj, there is a creamy layer of people who are involved and have knowledge about day-to-day things. It will just become a gossip topic and nobody does anything. And these all want to be called Osho sannyasis. And when they see me talking about things, they think it's just an anger. They cannot see Kranti really happening in a person. They every day go there to get enlightened. But once somebody gets enlightened, they cannot believe it, they cannot accept it, they cannot see it. I am in a phase right now. I'm in a stage, I'm in a live movement right now. And this movement is going on since more than 10 days that I'm so fucking high on my Kundalini energy. This is real fucking drug, okay? You guys talk about Kundalini awakening and all of it. Now it has awakened. I'm constantly burning fire. I'm a pure fucking fire. My face, whole, everything I feel red. My whole skin has gotten chui mui, it's burning. I'm a real burning alive being. So I got to know about one girl in Osho Ashram who clearly got forced by this guy called Devendra, who is really tall. You would have seen it in the entrance. This guy, he is like a rapist who has got away with many, many cases, and now he has become just an animal. He's a pure animal now who knows there is no consequences of doing anything abusive, anything, illegal, anything which crosses the boundaries of human being. He is a living and protected in the Osho Ashram in the name of Osho and his sexual liberation. He manipulates many young girls, and these things happen and nobody says anything about it, because for everybody the biggest cause is to save the Basho land, because women are being abused and going on since forever. And today when a woman is awakened and women want to talk about women's subject and women topic, it becomes she's angry about it. It's about her own trauma. It's about nobody feels angry about this happening. We should be angry. We should be angry about places and people which in the name of religion is spreading these kind of, infection in the society. Really look at it. Infection in the society. Because, it's just only purely logical, scientific that the trauma passes, the wound passes. We all give our wounds to somebody else. It's we are always looking to bargain, negotiate our wounds with the other people's wounds. All relationships are based on wounds. All relationships, all name of relationships. Lovers, friendships, except guru and disciple. Guru and disciple relationship starts on day one as don't expect anything. You cannot give me anything. And that thing happened. When you surrender your Guru to completely and let him happen through your body fully, like when he asked you to sit in silent sitting, those things happen. And I could see all this dirt of like internal politics, power, money, white people involved like crazy, like smuggling, like Switzerland, where not, they have all this bank account like everywhere. Everyone is like full of this money politics shit. Each one of them, like who are closely involved, their life is nothing but money, politics, power. Like people who didn't feel that big as a politician, in like who can actually contribute something real to the society, they accept it for being like, just fighting for Basho. Like, this is the most manly I can be. All that gang, like, who was saving. Like, now Basho is like out of that and it is all saved. Everybody is celebrating. But, this is the face of India, where men are not doing the things, the big things. And people post like, by posting Osho's quotes or videos, you don't become a man. Just because you posted Osho, what Osho is saying doesn't make you integrated with that man. Like, it has come from something from him. It is an expression of him. Just because you liked how it sounded doesn't make it about you. It doesn't make it like you are that. It doesn't make you that. Like, if I were a man, I think that my first biological consciousness would be to take care of the woman. Because it is an intelligence of a species that women are the one who procreate. And if women in our society is infected by these traumas of abuse and rape and hiding and shaming, like the white people are making the most with brown people's insecurities of body. Because everything to the world has become about getting naked. Everything is about getting naked. Tantra has completely become about getting naked. White people like Anand Sarita, Ma Anand Sarita, look at her closely. Feel the intensity. Do you feel the intensity in that woman? You experience it. Like a Dracula. She looks like a Dracula who is ready to suck up your energy, your sexual energy. Look at her age. What does she need to teach that to the world, like about sex energy, when she is like whatever 50, 60, whatever is her age? What is this need? What is this sharing? Like sex ke baare mein, if somebody has to teach about sex, is like when they are in full sexual energy, there is something which is constantly flowing through them and they are sharing it, like me. What does she know about sexual energy? She knew. It's just biological, it's just scientific. Think about it. Like, think as a man. Think masculine. Thinking is always a masculine job. Feeling is feminine. And thinking and feeling both has to be intelligent. Left brain, right brain, both has to be intelligent. It's not halfway को ज़्यादा पढ़ाने से उसका sharing तुम्हारे spiritual awareness पे कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. So the left brain and the right brain both are equally important to see these kind of things happening in society. And we all complain, we live in a country where this happens, that happens, Iran is this, Iraq is this, US is this, US is that. But as an adult, why don't we feel responsible? Why can't we take risk? When I talk about politics, when I talk about BJP, when I talk about Sadhguru, right now my Kundalini is blasting, and I think the only person who can help me is Sadhguru. Because I'm just gonna tell the fucking raw truth and it's going to hurt so many people, and it's going to cause lot of, law and order and difficulty and whatnot. I don't know. I'm a girl, but you see, I'm a girl and I'm ready to risk. I'm a girl. I have feather-like body. What do you think? How do you think she takes a risk? Even if you think I'm imagining I'm doing this drama for internet, what do you think? How does she get balls to do this drama? Can you do this drama? Even for drama, can you take the risk of exposing everyone who has abused you? Can I expect that? Do you think? Can you do that for yourself? How many of you out there who has not exposed, who has raped you, who has abused you, you have not even shared to your best friends? You have not shared to the person you are married to. Everybody has told in the bits and pieces, yeah, he knows I have a history. Does he? Does he know? Really know your pain? Does he really know the pain? Why do you think you cheat? All this Valentine's week, everybody is getting ready for all this love and all. All of you, the people who have cheated, are you the one who has ever cheated or got cheated on? You see, now once you get cheated, you will pass on, you will cheat in your next relationship. It's just a revenge, it's a deep down revenge. Not towards one person, towards the whole woman, towards the whole man. We are constantly cutting each other, cutting into pieces. Feminine is higher, masculine is higher. Fight ही हो रहा है, ये fight ही कर रहे हैं कि कौन higher है, और जो higher लगे उस moment में उसको बोल दो कि ये है. Judge कर लो कि मैं क्या बोलूंगा तो smart लगूंगा. What shall I speak that I'll sound smart? Everybody is about that. कंटेंट बना रहे हैं, लिख रहे हैं, एजुकेशनल कंटेंट लोगों को शेयर कर रहे हैं. व्हाट इज ऑल दैट? क्यों तुम इधर से कॉपी एंड देन इधर पेस्ट? आई वॉज नॉट दैट. All these people, the therapists that you see in Osho Ashram are like copy and paste. They are living completely on what Osho has left there. They're living on it. And they are letting these kind of rapists who use the name of Osho, he was Osho is Badnaam. And those, if somebody comes to Osho Ashram thinking about knowing about, and with the fear, they will actually end up meeting people like Devendra. They will attract. Because fear attracts. And then they will see ki, okay, हाँ, सच में ऐसा होता है. You know why nothing happened to me in the Osho Ashram? Because the first guy I dated was a Swedish guy and he was 56 years old. I didn't choose any brown. I chose the white. Because I didn't want their same old story how they can look a brown girl. Because they cannot see, घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर. How can she be enlightened? How can she be enlightened? She's just 30. Because they are in this mindset of this one birth. When I went to Osho Ashram, I remembered I was the lover. And last birth I couldn't do it. Because of the death, because of the zahar, because of the poison they gave. They made me suicide. They gave poison to Osho from my hand. I have given poison to Osho from my hand. They did that. It all happened one dark night. The dark pyramid that you see, the black, there is so much darkness in Osho Ashram. And I'll talk about all of it. Is there anybody here who can connect me with some news channel, somebody who has any contact with Sadhguru, powerful people in the Sadhguru gang, anybody who is, who can help me, because I need Sadhguru. I'm burning, I'm actually burning, and I want to give this divine blood and light and the bleed and everything towards the creation. I need to create something, otherwise I'll just burn, and there is nothing, there is nobody who can help me other than Sadhguru. Because Osho is not there in physical body. I need an assistance. And why I think Sadhguru is the right person for me is because he made Adi Yogi. So he is definitely Shiva consciousness. And he's definitely has created a whole Tantra space for Tantra. He will be able to hold space for my whole transition. I need a safe environment to just experience what is happening. This Kundalini is very fiery, like it's so much fire. So help me find contact of radio. If anybody knows any radio company, any media company who can help me get out, like, Aaj Tak, Star News, anything, English, Hindi, I'm like, I need it. Doordarshan. If you guys have any contact anywhere, just help me out. Please help me out, because we need people to do the important work. We need to talk about the dark things. We are the youth. We are the real sexual energy. We need to create something for better. Like, we need to leave this earth better than we found. My enlightenment is done. I can die anytime. I need to collaborate. I need to give this voice, because I am constantly magnetizing death towards me. You see the amount of risk I take? It's all the vibration. I'm in a 3D. I will have the dual. I have to take the consequences of the light and the darkness. That's how I can integrate and give it to you. So I'm burning my candle from both the sides, and death is not far from me. But this time the death is like the final death on earth. That's it. Please watch the video on YouTube. Just got posted. I just checked in the middle. It just got posted. Already there got like 10 views. Please go check it out and learn about. If you understand Hindi, please, Hindi people, please, Indians, please, bhai, desi log, please यार, कुछ करो यार. क्या ये मूवी सब बस देखने के लिए? रंग दे बसंती ये सब मूवी देख करके भूल जाते हो? एक बार कुछ जीवन में ऐसा कुछ क्रांति घटता है और हमें पता चलता है. क्या पता कितने एनलाइटेंड लोग हैं, कभी उन्होंने एनर्जी शेयर की? मुझे शेयर करना है. मुझे मरना तो अब है ही, मरना तो चाहती हूँ, मरना अब तो. बट किसी का लाइक आग के जैसे, मेरा आग के जैसे, अगर कोई मेरा अभी थर्मोमीटर से लेकर लाइक मैं बीमार लगूंगी. बट दिस इज माई कॉन्स्टेंट एनर्जी एंड दिस, आई कैनॉट स्लीप, आई कैनॉट बी anything, like it just real. You see, it's not a script that you're listening, it's happening. Thank you so much. Please reach out if you have any connection.